Bruce Harbach with me here. It is Lancaster Lebanon League Media Day, Section 5, and we're here at LNP in this really great facility that, quite honestly, I think puts a lasting impression on these athletes of yours that come in there, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit of a problem coming down here from Berks County at 5 o'clock at night with the intersection there, 230 and Route 30 and 222, but once you get in there to the city, when you come in on Walnut Street to Duke Street, it's easy, but what a nice facility to have the kids down to.
Yeah, it really is. I think it shows, I've been saying a lot, that kind of shows the respect that, the teams and the coaches and the athletes deserve for all the time and effort that they're putting into it. And, this is all about, showcasing the teams and, how is obviously you've been coaching a long time. How is preseason for football, changed in the time that you've been coaching?
Well, there is no preseason really. It's 24/7, 365. But we have a nice thing about it is we have kids. We encourage the kids to play different sports. So a small school like Schuylkill Valley, a 3A school, a lot of our football players, especially our skill kids play 2 or 3 different sports, and we encourage that. And that makes them. That way we get to see them on a different venue, on a different court, in a different area, and they get to experience different coaches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you make a great point. Forgetting about they talk about they don't get that many reps with the game muscles. It's like hearing to a different voice motivate them for athletics is a great point. But your team ready for another season. What are some of the expectations that you have for this team and some of the players you're going to rely on?
Well, this is my 4th year there. So the first year we're 2-9, second year we're 6-5, last year we're 9-3. So, and we have everybody back on offense. We have 8 people back on both sides of the ball. Everybody's back on offense except my all-state running back. As far as skill kids go, we have to replace 2 or 3 linemen up front, and we won't be as big up front as we were previously, but we'll be more athletic. And our type of offense that we run, we need athleticism up front. We're relying on our skill kids and our quarterback that has 2.5 years of experience now. And our skill kids are big. They can run. They can go up 50% of the time of the ball, and they'll get it. So we're relying on that. Running game, since we lost the all-state running back, he got hurt in 5 games last year. So we had a preview of what we'd see this year. So we have 2 good running backs in Logan Kamoff and Cooper Holnadel. So, but with Cohen Gerner and Luke Spots and Cooper and Dylan Lackner and Johnny Kowalski and Logan Naraki, we feel pretty sound offensively,
Yeah, and when you have that kind of depth too, it's got to give you confidence just because of the fact of it's not like you're going, on eggshells going into, a season where, a key injury to that position is going to, kind of knock you for a loop. You can go in there with a game plan running the football and you can feel confident you're going to have somebody there, injuries or not, right?
Well, we're lacking a little depth at some spots, but the nice thing about it is with this group coming back that's played together for 4 years, plus years before that, in spring practice, we come out in spring workouts, we come out and we call a play and they just line up and run it rather than reteaching it as a staff. So that's the beauty of it when you have a bunch of kids coming back. And on the defensive side of the ball, we have 7 or 8 kids coming back and our strength is our linebackers in our secondary. And we place a couple kids up front, but they've had some experience doing that. I think our DNs will be pretty good. But we have a great staff that's just very knowledgeable and on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, is the depth of Section 5. This is, supposedly the small school, section in the Lancaster Lebanon League. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of minefields out there.
I call it the fun section, because you never know. There's no easy games. Everybody's a 2 or 3A school, and maybe a 4A school slipped in there a little bit, But it's week in and week out. You got to come to play, and if you don't come to play, somebody's going to knock you off. And we prepare for that. I try and keep our kids focused, one game at a time. Don't look down the road. So right now we're preparing for Muhlenberg, our first week game, and that's it.
That's a big game. You're going up against a 5A opponent there.
We scheduled 3 5A schools in Berks County, close by, so we wouldn't have to travel so far, which was great for our schedule and to prepare us for the season coming up. So, then we'll be playing 3 and 2A schools and 1 4A school on there.
Yeah, but that's I tell you what, it's quite a challenge to convince those bigger schools to play the smaller schools. How'd you do that?
Well, I think it was a combination of athletic or ASDs doing a great job of communicating with each other and scheduling that because for a small school like a 3A school, sometimes 5A schools, 4A schools don't want to play us.
Yeah, it's just a killer in the points.
The nice thing is it's a rivalry of Muhlenberg's close by 10 minutes. Daniel Boone's 15 minutes, 20 minutes away, and Fleetwood's 10 minutes away. So it's all area. So the crowd will be there, and you don't have to go out of the county. And Daniel Boone game's a Thursday night game, so on Labor Day weekend. So that we're excited about it. We're excited about our schedule.
Yeah, I think that there's a high level of excitement, surrounding Schuylkill Valley football in general, and that just kind of permeates the whole school, kind of kicking off, the whole school year and athletics, right?
I think, our superintendent feels the same way. She says football is the key sport to kick off the season in the right way, and if you have a winning season and you're doing well, it just permeates into the school, and I'm thankful for being there and giving me the opportunity to coach here, and we're finally changing the culture, and no longer Schuylkill High going to be an 0-9 or 0-10 season.
Yeah, I tell you what, and you've got some great rivalries there too. I mean,
it's a chance for us to build some rivalries within the county.
Sure.
So Berks Catholic came down to our section too, so that's another local school. Then we got Hamburg and Kutztown in there, so we could build some rivalries.
Well, I tell you what, Bruce, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
I wish you all the luck in the world, and I think Schuylkill Valley is going to be on the rise. We'll definitely keep an eye on them. So best of luck this season.
Thank you, Bruce.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Take care.